years of anguish, 30 years of hopeless, 30 years of hate, 30 years of never, 30 years of maybe, 30 years of later, 30 years of fate, 30 years of
you sit all around in my hometown. People try to track me down.
I know the end is near, the television telling lies. I know for sure the revolution won't be televised.
What's good, my Critty fam, man? We're back. First and foremost, if you're new to the page, real quick, hit that subscribe button. We're only like 35 away from hitting the 1K. It's absolutely free. You don't even gotta fill out your name. Join the best community on YouTube, hands down. With that being said, today we're gonna switch it up a little bit. Yeah, I never really like to do music that don't got you know, like complicated lyrics or a meaning or a message to it. Don't get me wrong, I like Lil Durk and a lot of his music, but like a lot of that drill music, there's really no substance to it. There's not a lot to break down. So someone suggested this song to me, All My Life, Lil Durk featuring J. Cole. And I was like, I don't really like to do Lil Durk songs. You know, a lot of that drill music I can't break down. Like, no, this one's different. Like it's deeper. And so alright, and you already know how J. Cole is a superstar himself. So let's just jump right into it and see what they got for us. It look like, yeah, this just got released a week ago and it's already got like 15 million views. Damn, this probably be a good one.
Durky, you told me he been on some positive shit, yeah. Lately I just wanna show up and body some shit, yeah. Always been a little mathematician. Lately this cash I'm getting got me losing count of these bags. I've been moving too fast. Hard times don't last. Remember when cops are rats talking out my ass? Boy, you ain't shit but a bitch with a badge. All my life, they been trying to keep me down.
Right off the bat, it's got a different sway to it. Like that, oh man, Lil Durk is taking us to church. That sounds like a church choir in the background, preaching. All my life, you know what I'm saying? All my life, I've been acting like a scumbag. I've been doing this, doing that, but now I got the money. You know, I gotta look back to everything on my life. Oh yeah, this one definitely sounds different. Last, remember when the cops were rats talking out my ass? Yeah, you knew you were being a fool. Like when you're in those stages, like you know you're being dumb and you could do better, but for some reason you choose not to. Till you look back on it.
Ass boy, you ain't shit but a bitch with a badge. All my life, they been trying to keep me down. All this time, never thought I'd make it out. No. All my life, they be trying to keep me down. I decided I had to finish, but the media called me a menace. I just said with the men politicians, I'm trying to change the image. You can't blame.
Oh, he said they try to keep me down. He said the media been calling me a menace. And that's what I just said too. Most of the Lil Durk songs it's a lot of drill music. Where a lot of it's, you know, shooting, gang banging, violence, this and that. But that's what's portrayed, you know, that's what the media is gonna portray. And he's saying, you know, they're looking at me like a menace, but I'm trying to say, like, I turned my shit around, you know, I'm different now. Come on, Durk.
Keep me down. I decided I had to finish, but the media called me a menace. I just said with the men politicians, I'm trying to change the image. You can't blame my past no more. I come from the trenches. Some said I'd never be a superstar, but I know I'm different. I'm the voice, but the system.
He said I knew I was different. You say you come from the trenches, you can't make it out. No, you could. I knew I was different. You gotta have that mentality, like I'm different, I could do this. You really put your mind to it, you could find your way out them trenches. Probably south side of Chicago probably gotta be one of the hardest places to make it out of. And he's a living example.
Some said I'd never be a superstar, but I know I'm different. I'm a voice, but the system ain't give me a choice. Know some people that's still unemployed. I know a fella who tryna be forward. Child support, your only support. For a visit, I'm going through courts. Went to jail, they was chaining me up. And you know that I'm famous as fuck. See how you gon' joke about stimulus, but they really had came in the clutch. I know some kids.
Oh, he said, how you gonna joke about the stimulus, but they really had to come in the clutch? Like the stimulus checks they were handing out to people, like a lot of people joked about it, like, oh, $1,200, there was a lot of back and forth on the stimulus checks, but for some people that little bit of money is probably a lot more money than a lot of people have ever seen and held at one time in their life. Even $1,200, it may seem like pocket change pennies to some people, but to some people who got those checks, that was probably the most money they could pay their rent, they could pay the electric bill, they could pay all their bills this month. Even if it was one check, yeah, but I see what he's saying, like it had a bigger meaning to it for some people, you know.
But they really had came in the clutch. I know some kids wanna hurt themselves. Stop trying to take drugs, I refer to myself. Trying to better my...
All these kids taking the drugs, all the depression and shit, and a lot of it stems these days from the social media. You know, trying to become a star on YouTube, or your Instagram ain't getting likes, or, you know, all these kids are falling into these crazy different depressions nowadays, and taking all these drugs. You see it every day on the news, fentanyl overdose. Like, stop taking these drugs. Like, I refer to myself, like he's saying, I was in that spot, I was popping those pills and feeling like that. So, like, you can refer to me. I got out of the trenches of the hood and the trenches of popping pills and doing drugs too, which is no easy feat at all.
Stop trying to take drugs, I refer to myself. Trying to better myself, trying to better my health. But all my life, they been trying to keep me down. All this time, never thought I'd make it out. No. All my life, they be trying to keep me down.
First generation ghetto nigga, cold world, hello niggas. Made it out the city with my head on straight. Niggas keep shooting up the let out. Yo, enjoy the pill, gotta get out. Cause the shit that I spit out is a cheat code, like a face in a Rico. And how a nigga put a hit out. And another one.
Oh, wait, what did he just say right there? Y'all enjoy the pill cause you gotta get that spit out. I got that spit out is a cheat code, like I'm facing a Rico, a hot put and a hot in and out. The cheat code, like he's facing a Rico. Rico charges are racketeering, you know, like selling drugs, an organized crime, like a gang selling drugs, or you know, embezzling money, whatever. It's a gang that you get a Rico charge for it. Like he's facing a Rico. Wait, how did he put that? Oh, so what he spits out, he's spitting out is like a cheat code, like when he's facing a Rico. So like you're under the witness stand, you know, like he's saying he could spit, he could change things, like his words can mean so much, he could talk his way out of a Rico charge. Because that's like the highest charge you could get next to murder. I don't know, I take that as how he's saying, like his words could be so meaningful, he can get his way. Like he could spit as if he was facing a Rico charge, and like he could get a message out in the face of something like that. That's crazy. Oh man, come on.
I spit out is a cheat code, like a face in a Rico. And how a nigga put a hit out. And another one, and another one. I got like 100 of them by the lap niggas, so they think they ahead of me, but I'm really in front of them now. Some of them fumbling they bags, fucking up the little crumbs that they had. A reminder to humble yourself. This shit could be gone in an instant. Me, I'm running long distance.
This shit could be gone in an instant. Humble yourself. Especially this day and age. Again, with Lil Durk, especially, not even in particular, but these Southside Chicago rappers, these drill music, these kids, they'll have one song and they'll blow up, or I'll see them on YouTube and they'll put out a couple good songs and they're gaining traction, and then the next thing you know, you see them the next day and they're murdered. Like, or they'll get, you know, a first single out, they'll get some money in their pocket, start acting crazy, and lose it all like that. Or again, go out flashing, doing stupid shit, and get your life snatched like that. Where Lil Durk is from, that's how life is. You gotta humble yourself, and that's what he did, and made the right choice to get up out of there. You really think if Lil Durk was living in the hardest southern side of Chicago right now, he would be alive? No.
For yourself, this shit could be gone in an instant. Me, I'm running long distance, all pistons firing. I've been stuck between maybe retiring and feeling like I'm just not hitting my prime. These days, seeing rappers be dying.
Feel like I'm not hitting my prime. He's in the middle of feeling like he's retiring or hitting his prime. Like, am I at the peak, or is this it? You know, I question myself that all the time, especially with this YouTube. Even on like the road to getting the 1K, like when I hit 1K, is that my peak? Or is it never going to reach that, past that? Like, am I going to have to retire after 1K? Or is it going to keep going up? Are we going to get to 10,000 next? I ask myself that all the time, the way he put that. But he's running long distance. Like, he's in it for the long haul till he's dead. He said he ain't never leaving the game. Come on, J. Cole. J. Cole.
In an instant, me, I'm running long distance, all pistons firing. I've been stuck between maybe retiring and feeling like I'm just not hitting my prime. These days, seeing rappers be dying way before they even getting they shine. I never even heard of Lil Buddy till somebody murder Lil Buddy. Now I'm on the phone searching Lil Buddy name, gotta play his tunes.
Did I not just say that? I just said that. Soon as Lil Buddy gets a little bit of shine, the next day he's gone. It's a never-ending revolving door. You see it on the news over and over. Or not on the news, if you follow... You know, I follow a lot of YouTube pages. Being, I guess, call myself a YouTuber. You know, there's a lot of channels and people that I follow. So I see this stuff unravel in front of my eyes. Where he'll put out a video the next day, 3 days later, I'll be watching him dead. And then the people who put out the video of him dead, a week later, they're dead. It's just like he said, another one, then another one, then another one. Like, man, you get that little bit of shine, now you're gone. Now people go back and they can listen to your music, but that's it. Now you're retired. That was your peak. Got too flashy and got it snatched up out you real quick.
Buddy murder Lil Buddy. Now I'm on the phone searching Lil Buddy name, gotta play his tunes all day in my room. Thinking, damn, this shit wicked to get their names buzzing. Some niggas just gotta go lay in a tune. And media thirsty for clicks. I got a new rule: if you ain't ever posted a rapper when he was alive, you can't post about him after he get hit. It's simple, it's the principle. On any tempo, I'm invincible. Don't even rap, I just fit to you. I'd rather that than an interview. Most days, fuck them all like I'm going through.
He said, I don't even rap, I just vent to you. Like when you vent to somebody, you know, you're just talking, you gotta get all this shit off your chest, you gotta get all your feelings, your emotions out, you're just venting to somebody. That's what he said. He said, I'm not even rapping, I'm just venting. Like, I'm just letting you know how I feel and these emotions. Like, I gotta get this shit off my chest. Like, it's about time to, you know, look back on my whole life, all my life.
On any tempo, I'm invincible. Don't even rap, I just fit to you. I'd rather that than an interview. Most days, fuck them all like I'm going through a whole phase. Young niggas shoot out the whip like road rage. I pray all of my dogs stay so paid, and the only thing to kill them is old age.
Hope the only thing that kills them is old age. I hope they're all paid. Live a long, happy life. Make your money and stay safe. Think before you act.
So paid, and the only thing to kill them is old age. All my life, they been trying to keep me down. All this time, never thought I'd make it out. No, no, no. All my life, they been trying to keep me down.
I like it. I see why y'all. Oh man, I see why he told me to check that out. And you was absolutely right. He caught me off guard with that one. Durk bringing me back to church. But man, that was a beautiful song. The lyrics were beautiful. So that's what I mean too. Durk and especially J. Cole could snap on any track, but that beat and that rhythm and the way they flowed on it, it just all sounded pitch perfect. It just sounded good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like that. I don't know, that church choir in the background with the beat and just they didn't rap too fast, but that's another thing too that can throw off a song is like the timing and your cadence, but they just wrote that with the choir perfectly. That whole that was beautiful, just how the whole song was put together. Not even to mention the lyrics and like the meaning that they were feeling, like they're looking back on their whole life, like, all right, we did it, we made it out the hood, it's time to change, you know, time to reflect. And that comes with maturity. Like once you hit that mature age and you can put yourself in this position, you know, that just shows nothing but growth. And but I honestly, like that shows me a lot more respect for Durk now, you know. Like, get out of those trenches of Southside Chicago, because like he said, the only thing that's going to happen, you know, you're probably going to end up in a box, whether it's a great box or a jail cell. And Lil Durk has managed to stay out and keep making that money, living a long, happy life, along with J. Cole. So, ups to them. That was a great song. So, I mean, for that was that. Again, if you're new to the channel, this is what we do over here. We love breaking down music, the bars, but the meanings of the song as well. Hit that subscribe button. We're only like 35 away, and it's absolutely free. What have you got to lose? We're the best family on community on YouTube, hands down. What do you got? 35? We could get that overnight. Hit that subscribe button for your boy. Hit that like, the thumbs up, and drop a comment. And it really does help keep the videos flowing in the algorithm. When there's more comments and likes on it, the views just tend to shoot up. So hit that like button, drop a comment, share it, all that good stuff. But for the rest of the night, that's all she wrote. I hope y'all have a good night. Until next time.